here talking about some YouTube trading gurus. Apparently, that we have lots of them here on YouTube teaching how to trade and other shit that doesn't really work for anybody but them. So I'm mainly doing this video because I am trying to help people to realize that there's like no such thing as a YouTube gurus, like as in YouTube professional traders or anything like that. Basically, whoever has YouTube channel, basically is trying to upsell you something. They teach and then they offer a free version, and then of course when you ask for more, they will upsell you something and they will say, well, this comes with a membership, and then you'll have to pay for it. So there's some of them are like legit, but most of these, the ones I'm about to review, are like basically terrible and like nothing more but a scam. Like nothing more, but they just make money off of you paying for some bullshit that you can learn like basically on YouTube. You know, you can learn it anywhere you can, and anywhere like you want. So let me just share a link real quick with Discord. All right, so number one is we have this guy, Timothy Sykes. Apparently he has, so he says, I turned 12,415 into $7,462,208. By trading penny stocks. Okay. Now, let's see. Yep, there it is. There's all the upselling shit. There's the challenge that he offers, which I looked into this. He basically sells you a retail strategy course for $197. So basically just bullshit. So let's watch one of his. All right, so he has. All right, so he has this video right here. 2 new strategies apparently to maximize in 2023. Yes, I asked 5 trading scams to avoid. I really hope he does include himself in it. What else? All right, so he talked about key trading tips. Let's see what the key trading tips that he has.
All right, well, Tim Sykes here, Tuesday morning. Nice morning for me, roughly $5,000 in profits. Picked the single biggest percent winner on PASO. Greatly underestimated it, as I have been doing each of the past few days. It's kind of crazy. Even my last play from WKSP overnight, I sold it into this crazy spike because this is just, too much to go up 50%. So I took I made like 30%. And then it spiked even more. This would have been 100% winner. So this is a hot market, and I just want you to participate. These are all my trades. I want you to learn from what I do right, what I do wrong.
Yeah. Look at that. So he made this tweet, right? Of like whatever this place is. I'm not sure what kind of a like chat this is, but so he said entry comments. So he said dip buying this morning spikes with news. So basically, he buys dips, which is basically very, very common in trading, like buying dips, and like because dips always get filled. So I don't do that because I fucking hate trading dips, or like when the market opens, you have that massive like gaps and shit like that, or like basically like dips also, like how you have like market going sideways, so you have low high, and basically it rejects from like two lines, right? Like you would call it like support and like resistance, which is basically retail. And this is what he does. He buys dips. Once it drops, boom, he buys it. Once it drops, he buys it from the same area, from the same horizontal area. He buys after the retest of that area. He buys it, and that's basically what he does, which is retail. So, which is complete bullshit because I mean he's getting lucky. There's no way that he would make a living off of that, because retail traders always lose. I mean,
this Friday, we have an upcoming all-day event, and this is called Market Mastery. I'll post the link just underneath this video, but you only
there's
have
no
a few
such
days.
thing as market mastery. You can't master the market. You never, like, you don't actually become a master trader or any bullshit like that. There's no such thing. You're always learning. You're always a student. There's no such thing being like what I call us, like what I would call like trading on a pro level, as in trading just with understanding what the other traders understand by trading smart money. As in, we understand how banks work, we understand how they trade, we understand the patterns that they set for us to watch, we understand the traps they set for retail to fall in. So basically, we understand how they move and what they're going to do and how they're doing it and when and why. There's all these questions that we know the answers to, but retail don't. And trading dips, it's one of the traps the bank set for you until they take you out either way, up or down. And then all you have, unless you already got out, like some people would they're not greedy. Like some retail, some retail can make money, yes, but also it's just not the smart way to do it. It's much more riskier way to do it because you're basically trading against banks. You're trading in their favor. If you don't cut your profits fast, or basically if you scalp, the only way that you can trade, if you trade in a higher time frame, you can scalp, or if you're trading lower time frame, you have to scalp. Otherwise, you're fucked. Otherwise, the banks will know where you want, where your stop losses are. Like they can see everything like that. And then they'll take you out before you even have a chance to get out of the trade. So
to get in. Why is this time so important? Well, I mean, when you join the mastery, you get 12 sessions, 12 all-day sessions, one per month, which is cool. But what we're doing differently is because we're just frankly overwhelmed. The software can only handle so many people at once. So we're changing it. Before, it was just a one-time payment, and you get access to 12. And then there's also a lot of bonuses. If you click the link, you'll see it all. But now this is the last time to turn it into a just laid out from morning until a single biggest winner in the entire stock market. And there are tens of thousands of stocks. I'm picking the single biggest percent winner. Why am I?
Yeah, see, another comment in here that he made. So he's like, basically, oh, I just picked the biggest percentage winner in the market from the open again. Damn, that's like 4 out of 5 out of past 5 trading days now, with Yeah, whatever. Sometimes you really just feel it. What? Sometimes. So for him picking those kind of trades and stuff, it's like sometimes they happen. Like, so that means that he's not really sure if this could be a winner or like a loser. So sometimes you really just feel it. There's no such thing. There's no feelings in a trading. There's no, oh, well, I think the market will do this, or I think it looks really good for it to do that. There's no such thing. You have to like use technical analysis. You have to use the strategy that you're trading, and there's no feeling what the market's gonna do. It doesn't give a fuck what you feel or how you want it for it to play out. It's gonna do whatever it is planning to do, whatever the banks are thinking of doing it, and where they want to take the market. That's what they're will end up doing, instead of basing. Oh, well, let me see. Hey Tim, how do you feel like where you want the market to go? They're not gonna ask you those kind of questions. They don't even know you exist. Like,
this guy said, am I promoting the stock? No, I'm not promoting the stock. Usually too safe.
yeah, look at this. What is this? Like, what the fuck is this? How can you even read a chart?
Myself. But that's okay. I understand. But now over the past month, I'm at 124,000, and August is typically the slowest month.
And what's your risk? What's the risk
for the
this
past
guy
90
is
days?
running? It's his risk is probably fucking crazy and stuff that he has to make over. All right, let's see. So let's watch the
there are people out there, like people who have made a lot of money, but they're teaching a strategy that 2023, Happy New Year. I hope that you survived the terrible year that was 2020. So if you did lose a little money in 2022, it's not the end of the world. Stats show that the average trading account lost 30, 35, 40, 45%. Crypto holders lost like 89%. So
yeah, it's because they fucking gamble. Basically, most of the crypto traders, they're not even traders. They're just some assholes that download fucking Robinhood on their phone and basically buy based on the news or some famous person, like let's say Elon Musk or some other. Not to not to badmouth Elon Musk, but like some other famous person stuff that would like tweet something. Oh, the Tesla will go up or this and that, and those people they saw the tweet and they started buying a stock or like whatever, or Bitcoin or crypto. They started buying it because of that person making a tweet. So basically, they're just gamblers, like hoping to profit from some event or like some news.
you got to try to have perspective, and I'm here to try to make you into a better trader. I'm very proud to teach my strategy, but understand my strategy isn't the only strategy out there. There's a lot of strategies that are working. Specifically, I think in 2023, there's going to be more opportunities than just day trading, which is my expertise. So I'm going to post 2 links underneath this. One for Mark Crook. He's one of my millionaire students, now around 4 million in profits.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I don't even know what I'm saying. We're not even going to edit this. I encourage you to click the link below and learn from Mark.
Yeah, click the link below. Buy my course, and hopefully you will profit. Bullshit. Probably won't even happen.
He's just done fantastic. And again, like I said, I'm still learning, but I'm not that great at it. So don't ask me.
And yet you're selling people courses. Huh. I'm still learning, but I'm not that great at it. But yeah, go ahead and click the link below so I can sell you my course from a person that's still learning, but not that great at it. Interesting.
Like, how do I trade Mark Crook's strategy? I'm still a student too. Second,
but apparently you taught him how to trade by selling your course. So you should know the strategy that he uses.
Link will be with Paul Scolardi. He actually retired last year. from trading because he had such a big 2020 and 2021, made over $8 million. He's back now
Right.
because he sees some good swing trading opportunities popping up in 2023. So there's two links right underneath. Even if you don't utilize these strategies, it's good to learn. I think a big problem in the trading world and really in finance is that narrow-mindedness creeps in and you're like, no, I'm only doing this. I can only do this. I can't do that. You can do anything. Even though we had a tough market, even though it's kind of tough to begin 2023, there's so much money out there, there's so much opportunity, and when a market heats up or when a niche heats up, most people are unprepared. They didn't put in the time when it's slow. So that's why I'm making this video right now. I guarantee you 90% of the people watching this, you're not going to click the two links below. You might click one like, oh, I'm interested in options.
Well, of course, I'm not gonna click the links below. I'm doing a review on you on how you scamming people.
But I'm not interested in swing trader. I'm interested in swing trading, but not options. Click both. They're both, links to free guides that kind of like teach you the ins and outs of options trading and swing trading.
Options.
I don't think that you should limit
Gambling,
yourself.
swing.
All it really takes that I've learned, with students.
For some people that like to take it for like long, like little higher time frames and stuff than scalping, or like intraday, like something like that. I mean, I prefer like scalping / intra, like just like in between there because I trade on like 1 minute. Sometimes not too often. I go on a 5, just to see what's up, just to see the trend, and like
is one or two strategies to really hit home. But too many students don't start studying until the niche is hot, until a strategy is on fire. And by then, you might like get a piece of the move, but you're pretty much unprepared. So I'm making this video when it's slow, pretty much across the board for multiple trading strategies. Unless you're a short seller, congrats to you, you unethical sons of bitches.
So he's blaming. Sure, there's no like you can't be just one of the people. Like you can't be just a seller or just a buyer. I'm not a seller. I'm just gonna be a buyer. Or like I'm not a buyer. I'll just be a seller. There's no such thing as that. Like you can do that, yes, but you should really learn how to do both. Like you should really learn how to take advantage of the market when it's going up or like when it's ready to go up or like when it like in a discount prices that you can buy. Like basically you need to understand like how the price is moving. You can't just be focused on one thing, how it's selling. Like I mean some people do that and stuff, yes, but I mean it doesn't seem like it would benefit you in the long run, like in a big way. Like that would by doing the both. I mean, when the market's like in the downtrend and stuff, you know how to take advantage of that. Like where the banker scale is, and like basically how the banks are moving. Like what they're doing and what they're setting up for, setting the pattern up for the retail. So when they lose, when they get taken advantage of, then we can get in and ride the same train as the banks do after they take all the retails out.
Betting against things have really worked in the past year or so, but it's never really paid to bet against America for any extended period of
time. We don't bet, my friend. Okay, this is not a fucking casino. Don't talk it's betting. Because I even want to quit this video right now because I can't even fucking listen to this guy. Seriously, like betting? What the hell is betting? I don't even bet. What the fuck? What's your short videos? Oh boy. Alright. Well basically this is one guru that you should definitely stay away from. Sells you nothing but bullshit. Basically like whatever he trades, whatever strategy he uses, it does not work. The only way that he does make money is by selling you the course. That's it. There's maybe some people that profited from his like course or by being a retail trader, but basically It does not work. And I even signed up for this shit. Like, not really signed up for the challenge, but like, I just signed up for his like webinar. And I watched his webinar, and the way he breaks down the chart and explains, there's nothing smart money about it. Like, there's nothing about it. Like, there's nothing that teaches you how to trade like bank. There's nothing that teaches you like the traps that you should avoid the banks like set for you. Like, it's just buying, support, resistance, breakouts. Basically, it's all retail. Like, it's not safe. It's super risky. Trading what he does, I saw it and I'm like, hell no, I cannot even like. Oh, and like a lot of people, there's at least like 7 people like reached out to me and stuff saying, hey, like, what do you think of this guy Timothy Sykes and stuff on YouTube? Like, do you think he's good? Or like, and I'm like, stay the fuck away from him like right away. Don't click on anything. Don't sign up for anything. Don't buy anything. Like, he is literally making money off of you by watching his videos, by like the videos that he sends you in email and stuff, like the webinars and stuff. I watched his webinar, maybe like 5 minutes long, and that's it. I couldn't sit through it because it was just bullshit. I mean, I know how to trade, right? And I've traded for, oh God, for years now. And like, I mean, and I've learned how to trade the smart money. I mean, thanks to the ATH, Abundance Trade House, for teaching me that. And and I mean, I see and I know how the banks like move and work. You know how they trade and like the patterns that they set. And like, I mean, you can't just see what he trades is like basically based on one single fucking candle. It's like he trades 50% candle, or like, you know, basically the movement of the candle. He doesn't actually take the whole like, you know, structure like of the whole move. Like, he just takes one single candle and he trades that candle when it, like, you know, spikes up and down. That's basically it. Like, that's why he's talking about it's moving 50%. Well, 50% of the candle, or 50% of the price. Let's say from 30 cents up to 31 cents. And if it's at like 30.5, right, that's 50% move. So basically that's what he trades. And if he says, oh well, I increased my account by 50%, it's not 50% gain on his whole account. As in, say he has a $30,000 account, he did not make 15 grand off of that trade. If he did, that's another reason for you to stay away, is because he risked like half of his account. And what if he lost that trade? That's negative 15 fucking thousand on that one single trade. So that's what I'm saying is, first, figure out what his risk management is. Second, figure out the strategy that he uses. Third, understands how he trades and why he trades, as in what's the reason that he's buying, what's the reason that he's selling, why he's buying at that price, and why he's selling at that price. Basically, there has to be questions before you do any bullshit with this guy. So avoid him like the best that you can. And then there's another, what's his name here? Hold on a second. I'll oh yeah, this guy. Let's find him. That's number 2. Well, so apparently she trades, and I mean, clearly she's been making a huge impact on YouTube, on like how to trade, learn how to trade, all that kind of shit, basically everything. Like, right? And I can even like tell you right now that looking at her background, I mean, look at the chart setup, like look at all those lines, all the bullshit that doesn't make any sense. And all right, so she has a video in here. 4 steps to start day trading. Find stocks to trade in 3 steps. Let's see what else we can find. How much money to start day trading? 15,000 in 15 minutes. Let's see.
The customer service at TopStep is phenomenal. I've been working with
This is
TopStep.
gonna be good.
You can say I covered a little bit more about $97, which I will later regret. And you can see right now, failing the 110 was slowly dripping down from the higher day of 114, $15,000. Having trouble holding 110s now. So I closed the Coinbase short. Oh, it's gonna hold to the downside. When you're short,
what the fuck is happening in here? I don't understand not even a single fucking thing. I know these are like stocks or some shit, or I don't know what the fuck they are, but what is this? What are we doing here? Is this some kind of a studio or something? YouTube making music, or is it like a Justin Bieber's like studio that you recording some music, or what the fuck? Like, what am I seeing here? All I'm seeing is lines going this way. All I'm seeing it. That's probably like sellers versus buyers or something. I don't know. I mean, you have candlesticks, yes. All the other shit is flat. Massive impulsive moving, like moves. Apparently, she's selling from here.
holding the front side of the move, it's always better to let it set in the top and use the wick, the higher day, as your risk. In this video, I'll be showing you my live trading, showing you my complete process of my trading entries, exits, scalping, using indicators, as well as real profits and losses, so you can watch and learn from my trading strategies. I've been a day trader for more than 8 years now, and I've been on YouTube for almost 3. While I have made hundreds of videos teaching beginners how to start day trading, my trading recaps, and exciting videos such as my recent trip to the New York Stock Exchange and the interview with...
You mean a gambler center, right? It's not a fucking stock. That New York stock, that Wall Street bullshit is all gambling. That's basically you fucking calling numbers and other shit. It's all bullshit. And this guy's probably one of the biggest scammers out there. Like, do not... Hell no. Like, whatever he does and how he predicts the price and all that, I completely... Yeah. And they call him the Einstein of
Wall Street, Peter Tuchman, and many, many more. One of the most highly requested videos from my audience, you guys, remains to be live trading. I've mentioned this in the past before. I'm not really a fan of live streaming trading on YouTube. Same as copy trading or buying and selling alerts. These are something I'm strongly against, and for many reasons that only the more experienced traders will understand. If you're a brand new trader and you love these live stream alerts, yet you're having trouble becoming profitable, that might be why. Just saying. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, then look up market cap, float, and float rotation. While I do not do live stream trading, I'm fine recording my trading screen. That's what we're doing in this video. We'll be going over some live trading on large cap and small Coinbase, their crypto exchange.
And again, news. Oh.
And this partnership with BlackRock, one of the biggest asset management company in the world, this is a huge deal. And you can see pre-market, the stock rallied from about $80 all the way to over $100 into the open.
Okay.
So, and this is about 3 minutes after the open. You can see I took some shares on the short side. I already cut some for a loss for about $3,600 of losses on Coinbase.
And what's that account size?
And now, this is just a couple minutes after the open. Now, my thesis into this is that a lot of times when we have these parabolic moves into the open, on especially a large cap stocks,
Yeah, what the
and on Coinbase that's been down trading for so long, when you have these kind of huge breakouts towards some daily resistance, usually you're gonna be met with some filling and some major pullbacks. And so that's my thesis into this. So I started in some short around 110.
But she has no idea. She thinks that it's gonna. This is not a good example of fucking retail. See this like right here. You have this like structure there, and then you have this breakout and stuff over that structure. Right now, we call that breakout structure. So basically, afterwards, you do have some pullbacks, yes, but you never know when the fuck they're gonna happen. So you can go by this. There's probably some bankers candle in here, probably some like in here. But selling on the selling off the breakout structure and stuff, she's basically trading against the trend on the lower time frame. So because when oh Jesus, this is wow, this is daily. This is daily. Yeah, see, this is a 2 minute and this is daily. It's still going down on a daily, yes, but on a 2 minute right here that she's trading, and this is like what, 3 minute? I think 3 minute in here. So, and then she has like 15 minute. That's coin. Okay, so yeah, she has. I'm not sure what it is, if it's 3 minute or 5 minute, but she has daily time from here. She has 2 minute here, and probably 5 minute or 3 minute here. So she's trading against the trend on a lower time frame, which of course is breaking the fucking rules of trading. You never trade against the trend, otherwise you're gonna be fucked in a major way. Which of course not a very good recommendation to do, to trade against the trend. That's one of the failures a lot of people have, is they trade against the trend. I mean, I know that a 2 minute time frame isn't gonna much affect the daily, like the trend and stuff, since it's all happening inside of one candle. Like I was saying before, that they trade inside of one candle when that candle spikes up and down. So this is the 2 minute and then 5 minute time frame that she trades. So basically, she's going against. She's going. Basically, she's violating the rules. So
into Coinbase on the 5 minute chart, seeing how the stock is gonna react to the higher day. When you're shorting the front side of the move, it's always better to let it sit at the top and use the wick, the higher day, as your risk. So you can see this thing tested about 114, and now it's hovering around 111, 110. If it starts to consolidate, then I'm gonna have to cut it for a loss. But now I've only started into this trade about 1,500 shares on the short side with an average about 110, and I want to see whether it holds 110 or it starts breaking down towards VWAP. On the left hand side here, this is my Discord for my humble trader community. And now you can see on the 5 minutes here, how I trade is I usually have a 5 minute chart at the bottom, and then when the stock is really volatile, like in this case Coinbase, it's volatile when the stock went from 80 to over $100. 116 is a higher day. This kind of range, I want to be using the 2 minute chart on the top. So when I'm trading, I like to have 2 minute and 5 minute kind of close together for me to observe the price action. You can see right now we're failing the 110. We're slowly dripping down from the higher day of 114. having trouble holding 110s now. You can see I have my mouse on the short button trying to add into the weakness here. No ads here. Because the spreads on this thing, if you look at the level 2, the spread on this thing
going crazy.
It started as my college project, and we now sell our wheel covers all around the world.
To be 20 to 40 cents. It's a little bit tough. Oh, it's gonna hold to the downside. So this thing actually held it to the upside. It was you can see it's trying to hold to the downside right now. Really, really volatile. You can see I added some. Now I have 2,000 shares.
Moving in here. What
I'm always really cautious when adding into hold both to the upside or downside because you never know what's gonna happen after they're on hold.
Yes, you do know what's gonna happen. You're just using the wrong fucking strategy, and that's why you don't know.
For those who are not sure of what volatility are, these happen. The exchanges hold the stock when it moves up or down more than 10% within a 5-minute time period. And see now we are halted to the downside. I have 2,000 shares short at 109.50. So usually when I'm trading, I have one main watch. So for now, it's Coinbase on the short side. But you can see on the bottom left-hand corner, I have a couple of other positions.
Another example of this is being the retail. Look, higher time frame, 1 day, right? It's all going sideways. It's all going sideways. Markets going sideways. Retail, banks are setting the traps. So they can either wick out, collect all the fucking stop losses, or wick down, collect all the stop losses on the bottom, and then come back up again to the candle. So she's basically taking she's like guessing that it's gonna go down and stuff, even though like there's still reasons for it to go up and stuff. You have break a structure there. I mean, this is daily time frame, yes. 2 minute. What the fuck is this? Like, you have nothing here. It's all flat. It's all sideways. You got like, what the hell is going on?
Sessions open as well. These kind of live trading commentary videos take me a long time to make, to record and to comment and to show you guys both the wins and the losses. So if you appreciate this, make sure to drop the like button if you want to see more like this in the future. So currently with all the small cuts I've
okay, well, another retail bullshit basically that you should never even like trade and stuff. They using her like using her strategies or like whatever. This is bullshit. Humble trader is another, basically just avoid them as much as you can. And gambler in here that we have based, I mean, what the fuck, like, who needs that? Like, all right, live day trading, 4 stock trades, 0 worked. No shit. Let's watch.
Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, they all share.
Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing the information, seeing the data for the very first time. In other words, I don't know what's coming next. So if you are looking for a video where somebody's...
Yeah, he doesn't know what's coming next. Of course they never do. Retail never know what the fuck is happening. They're just basically taking the like chance and the gamble and stuff, and then it's so sad. Even looking at this chart for like 1 fucking second or 5 seconds, I just looked at it. Like, I can already tell you what's happening right now. I mean, like, you have this little like, you know, consolidation like in here, goes sideways, and then you have a nice impulsive moves, all green, boom, broken that structure, broken that structure. You're looking for this retracement into that candle, going to the left, and boom, fucking dropped into it, shoot out, done. 5-1, you're done. Like, and why do you need to, like, higher time frame, this would be all going sideways. You would wait for either up or down. lower time frame, you can take advantage of it. You can trade the banker's candle. That's why they have lower time frame. That's what they have 1 minute. That's what they have 3 minute, 5 minute, like 15 minute. Like if you're trading daily time frame, this like it will be one single candle, and that's what they do. They trade inside that candle on the daily. They don't go lower time frame. They just have a daily candle, and as that candle spikes up and down, that's what they trade. They enter when it's down. Then when it spikes up, they close it because they're in profit. So, but this total bullshit. And here, like what I see this little pattern in here, like you have this sideways like action in here. You have a nice spike up. You have a nice spike down. Possible like retracement to this engulfed candle in here. See, but this is you would not sell from that because kind of still like it's going here. It's trading up, so there's no reason to sell. I mean, I would have taken this trade from this candle right there on that level and bought in here, had my entry almost to the pip, and then go back to one on it.
He's doing a trade recap. We're talking to with hindsight in their favor. This won't be a video for you, but if you are open to the idea of an unscripted nitty-gritty, look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, then I'm confident you'll get value here in this video.
It's not like what the day trading is. Oh God, this is.
I will go ahead and pause recording software for now. I'll be back at the open. All right, watching 176 is potential short on Tesla.
Oh, so the market open there. Okay.
Short mean what? I will make money if prices go down and lose money if prices go up. If you're a beginner.
See,
so watching 176, but want to see how. Let me in fact get this.
They're trading the candle.
In the chat room.
You don't trade the whole fucking move.
Minute. There we go.
You only take the one single candle and trade inside that candle, which is gambling. That's not what the trading is all about.
All right, I will pause for now, and if it looks like it's going to come into play, then I'll get the video going. I am potentially also interested at 177 if this 176 mark does not come into play, but we'll have to see. I'll go ahead and pause. Coming down, and I was too slow and I missed it. Wow, turned my back for a second, and look at that move. Let's come over here to NVIDIA. See if it wants to get down here through this 151.40 mark. Oh, that's painful on Tesla.
Emotions come into play.
But yeah, let's see if NVIDIA wants to follow it down. As of now, though, holding strong and even coin looks pretty interesting.
Why the fuck do you have all these like on
your
watch list? You didn't even need that.
Coin 44 flush point 1 minute.
What is this? Like this is all gambling.
I like coin.
It's not how you trade.
Even better than Tesla.
Yeah, with this massive fucking candle.
So watching 44 here on coin. Oh, or I mean,
what is he?
There goes
even
NVIDIA
doing
down.
Here?
Choices. I'm gonna stick here with coin. There we go. Failed on the back test.
Yeah. My head hurts, guys. I can't even fucking watch this. This is this is dumbing me down, literally. Like, what the fuck? Look at that. Ever had? Yeah, let's see. Ever had one of those days as a trader when none of your thoughts are very accurate? That one sentence tells me everything I need about his mindset. It's not right. His mindset is all about emotions. It's how, just like a previous fucking the humble trader or Timothy Sykes or like any of those fake gurus. Basically fake. Like what it is like ever have one of those days as a trader where none of your thoughts are very accurate thoughts. So you're thinking what the market's gonna do. You don't actually fucking do your homework on the chart and mark everything up and let the market, do what it's gonna do. but you're using your mind, you're using your thoughts on like, I think it's gonna go and do this. You don't actually do no homework. Like when the market opened and stuff, he didn't do shit. He didn't mark anything up. He didn't explain everything. He had nothing to base his trade on. He was basically trading the candle. That's it. Because the candle was dropping down. And of course, none of his trades worked. 4 stock trades, spoiler, 0 worked. No shit. I mean, what is gonna happen? Like nothing. You had no strategy, you had no trading plan, you had no fucking stop loss or risk. Like you had nothing. So I don't know what the hell he's trading, but like it's not smart money way of trading. It's not. It's all retail. It's all bullshit. He said, the fact of the matter is it happens to everyone. Everyone who trades retail, yes. No matter the person's experience level, part of being a day trader is accepting the fact that on a certain days it won't feel like you're it won't feel like you can do much right. We don't go by emotions, what we feel or now what the market will do. We go by what we see, what the smart money is planning to do. Okay? Like this is, to me, this retail bullshit is whole another game that like is right here versus the smart money is up there. I look at this and like in my mind, I'm asking myself, what the hell is this guy like even doing? You know? Let's see. This does not make you a bad day trader or mean your day trading strategy is broken. It just means the markets at the core are random and that you are a human being who is not perfect. If you want to give yourself the best chance of success as a day trader, you need to have expectations in line with reality. If you show up thinking that these kinds of days won't or don't happen, you'll be in for a rude awakening when they do. Let's avoid this. Let me show you at my expense what some days will be like for all of us in the online world of day trading. I'm sorry, but this kind of days won't happen to me. I don't have these kind of days. When I don't do shit on a chart, when I don't explain what I'm doing, when I don't have a trading plan, when I don't have a risk management system or proper mindset, I don't have those kind of days. I have all of that stuff marked up. I have all of that stuff checked out. Like when I start trading, I'm in it. I'm fully focused. Not a single distraction is in my head. I do what my trading plan says. I do what my risk management says. I risk exactly as my trading plan like states. Risk 0.5%, risk 1%. You know, if it's slow, risk 0.5%. If it's like average, risk 1% per trade. So, but yeah, it's just this guy comes in. I mean, all I'm seeing is the market going sideways, and then you have this this huge gap, a massive bull candle, and then you have these red candles going down. It's probably some EMAs right here. What are they? Yeah, moving average. I can't really see what it is, but like it's something they make no sense what the fuck they are or what they're supposed to do. He didn't explain anything. He didn't show like you anything. He didn't tell you his risk. He didn't tell you how he trades, what strategy like he uses and stuff. He didn't do nothing. So not sure how you can really learn from this guy that basically teaches you how to fucking lose, you know? And apparently he's been trading, huh? And he's like the biggest like clay trader, the biggest trader on YouTube with 571,000 retail followers or subscribers. Hey, I mean, I guess we need guys like these, right? So they can lose and we can make their money. All right. And what's this? The only technical analysis video you'll ever need. And this is the trading channel, another retail trader. Some people say, no, he's a trader. No, he's not. Because.
So I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I made $49,000 in the last 30 days copying and pasting.
Yes.
Come back to that level.
All right, let's see what he trades. I'm about to
the thing out of most is how quickly
your ability.
I feel bad doing this, but hey.
To use technical analysis in order to make good trading decisions and inevitably make money in any market is imperative. It's something you cannot do without. And if you do not understand some parts of technical analysis, or if you don't know how to use them correctly, then that is likely a huge reason that you are currently either losing money as a trader or struggling to create profits over time. So for that reason, what I want to do in today's video is show you everything you need to know about technical analysis.
Wow.
We're going to be going
1 hour and 17-minute video. Everything you need to know about technical analysis. Okay.
all the way from what a candlestick chart is to indicators, support and resistance, trend.
Boom. Support and resistance. Oh, gotcha. Fucking retail. Support and resistance. Trading the, oh my God. See, what did I tell you? Retail trader. Yes, retail traders can use technical analysis too. But what they use is on a support and resistance, supply and demand. It's all bullshit. It's all retail. This is why this guy is teaching the wrong way of trading. Basically, how you can become a victim of a bank. You can fall into their traps and being taken out.
And all the way to entry patterns and how to take stops and targets. We're dissecting everything today.
Yeah, let's
in
do
this
it.
video.
Let's see what you got.
Price, structure, support, and resistance even are based around price. They're just a formula.
Okay, number one, I'm seeing a fucking map. I'm seeing mountains. I'm seeing some water streams. I'm seeing railroad tracks. Like, what the fuck? Delete every single indicator you have in here. Every single one. Delete them. Fuck them. Okay? You do not need them.
Added to a price in order to plot that indicator on your chart. So because of the fact that the foundation of all technical analysis is price, the very first thing.
See right here. Candlestick charts. Okay, cool. I mean, it's like the best indicator that you have is the candlestick. Tending markets. I'm guessing you want to say trending markets, but okay. Support and resistance. Retail indicators. Some of them can be retail way. That's the indicator, like retail. Candlestick patterns. Okay. Chart patterns. Breakout patterns. Retail. This is sad. I can't even, like, what the fuck? Like, why do people listen to this guy?
We're going to study today is a candlestick chart. And I'm going to put a timestamp.
Yeah,
what you see on the screen in front of you is known as a candlestick chart. Right now, we are on a daily chart of the S&P 500. I'm going to go to a price chart of Bitcoin. Now we are on the daily chart of Bitcoin. And now let's go to a candlestick
Look at that, he's using TradingView.
chart of the euro dollar. Now, what do you notice about all three of these? They all have candlestick charts. So the foundation of technical analysis, no matter what market you're trading in, whether that be Forex, stocks, crypto, The foundation of technical analysis in every market are these candlestick charts. But before we can understand this full candlestick chart, first you need to understand what a single candlestick represents. So let's do that now. Here are a couple of single candles. And what these candles represent is price movement throughout a certain period. A day where the price closed above where it opened, right? A red candle represents a day when price went low and up.
If you're losing money as a trader, here's why. Emotion. That's the problem. See, Paul Tudor Jones is...
Yeah, I agree. Emotion is one of the biggest problems that traders do have, yeah. I mean, his uptrend is drawing is quick, yes, except I have a problem with that. He's probably didn't do it on purpose, but like if you're drawing an uptrend, you're using the like structures itself. You don't use fucking with this. You don't start there. You start from the structure itself. So because us smart money, that's what we look for. We don't look for the wicks. Okay, if the market breaks the wicks, we don't give a fuck about that. What we care about the market breaking the structure. That's breaking the structure. That's already a confirmation instead of having the wick and having a possible late entry. Just like I see this right here, you have this structure in here. You have nice break of structure, right? Last red candle, you wait for a possible retracement. Okay, it didn't happen. Same here. You have this structure in here, nice impulsive candle, right? Broken the structure by this whole move. Last red candle. These you can smash them together, use inside this red. So basically, set your buy limit there, set your stop loss here. I would set it at the wick just to give it some room, and then set your buy limit here on this level, and then look at that, to the fucking pip. Market dropped, 2 candles down, put a wick down, and look at that. Dropped, got you into this trade, took off. Again, broke the structure here, last red candle, didn't get you in or anything. That's perfectly fine. A possible later trade. Again, in here, started to consolidate a bit. Boom, another massive green candle, broken the structure, last red candle, set your buy limit, set your stop loss, and boom, another trade. That's already 2 trades running, by the way. One already would play out at 5-1. Second one would just begin, and look at that. Afterwards, same thing. You have this consolidation in here. Yeah, nice break of structure above these highs, above that high. Nice big drop. Last red candle. Boom, took off. Again, you have this structure in here, structure in there. Massive green candle, broken the structure. I would use these 3 as one because these are just too small. Just mix them all together. You have this one candle. Use this as a buy limit, the low as a stop loss. And look at that. That candle, I'm sure if I put my mouse is jumping. But basically, that's where it would be. It would come to the pip and then take off. That's already 3 trades. It is so simple trading an uptrend, trading a downtrend, everything. That's being a smart money trader. That's not trading against the trend.
Now, the reason we utilize a trending market is because it gives us more accuracy on our trades. You've probably heard follow the trend before. And most beginners will gravitate to trend trading for good reason. Again, it adds accuracy to your trades. It can make for
trend trading, sure.
Reward to risk setups.
What I just explained and stuff, there's but the strategy I used was smart money, banker's candle strategy, basically trading like a bank, trading knowing what the banks are doing. So
it's much easier to ride a trend that's already there than to pick the very top or the very bottom of a market trying to trade reversals. So it's a good thing to trade with the trend. And with this market being in an uptrend, what direction would you like to trade this market? To the upside, right? You'd want to be buying while the market is in an uptrend. But Here's the problem with trend identification that I see all the time, and that is just not really understanding or having a set in stone, objective, defined way to identify trend. A lot of traders can easily identify this, right? That's an easy trend to see. But what if price is acting like our pullbacks in price? This would be a pullback, followed by our next impulsive move that breaks a high right here, impulsive move, and again, pullback right here. So the objective way that we're going to be identifying trend is the lowest low of the pullback after our impulsive move cannot.
Okay, so what's his reason?
Objective way of identifying trend, and at this point, continuation model and in a trending market is by using that previous level of resistance as possible support. Let's do a bearish example. In a trend, the trend would look something like this, right? To the previous high that was broken. This is resistance turned into support, and this is how we use support and resistance to find entry points in
bullshit. Because you can actually be super risky with this, since like he's using the previous, I mean, he's using the right candle, yes, but he doesn't know that he's using that candle as an entry. Like he doesn't even consider this as like a banker's candle, or he doesn't even know. He's just using the whole top. He's using this whole structure of this high. He doesn't even go off of this candle. He doesn't know why he's using that. He thinks that this support will be this high will be on the same level. It will be a support for the next upcoming like move to the top. Like, right? Yes, it happened, but he doesn't know why. And sometimes they can just break that fucking. They can break the previous low. So he doesn't know why he's buying here.
Trend continuation. Let's take a look at a bearish example of this now. Here we are on that same Euro Aussie chart we looked at for the trending model. We were discussing the low of the previous pullback. Then what's the likely scenario? That we break above these highs, right? Into new highs and continue in this uptrend. With that being the case, what if you said, well, the way I'm going to take targets on this trade is by looking at the previous high and taking my targets there, because the likely scenario is that this market continues higher. So then you would place your targets based on this resistance level right here. And that is how you
level. That's all retail.
use trend and structure in order to give yourself good reward to risk ratio.
Yeah, but how do you know they're going to break that high? What's the reason for that? We don't know, huh? Oh, okay.
Ratios and accurate trading opportunities. In this case, would have been about a 3.6 reward to risk ratio on this trade.
So you want to know where to invest $1,000 right now? Forget about stocks, estate, or cryptocurrency. There is
guru.
My camera literally just died on me, but I have an extra camera, so no worries.
Of course, you
price
buy
movement
it
in total.
Getting money from the people that buy your bullshit.
The total amount of pips each candle moved out of the last 14 candles, then it divides that number by 14 to differently. Okay. One moving in tiny amounts per candle, one moving in technical factors, trend, and other indicators in order to create that profitable edge. The third way.
Let me guess. He draws a trend line, and each time the market hits the trend line, he's going to buy from, because the market's going up. It's going up in the trend, in the uptrend, so he's buying every time that trend line being hit.
To use a moving average in your trading, or the third most useful way that I personally
so he uses moving average to use and to trade every time the market hits them. He's going to buy.
Found
as long as it stays above this 20 EMA. I know how this fucking thing works, because I was once a retail trader. Like, I know how this all works, and this is what he's this is what he's teaching you. He's teaching you how to trade retail. He's teaching you how to trade bullshit. But then how does he not know if these are gonna happen? And you have your stop loss set somewhere, you're gonna be taken out. Like,
moving average as trailing stop. The way that would work is maybe you decided you want to place a reversal trade after you saw something like this. The market broke above a previous resistance, right? Our trend continuation trade.
To be honest, I see this nice banker's candles in here. This nice banker's candle in here with this impulsive breaker structure and nice little consolidation. Drop back down, last red candle, and boom, nice rip. That's it. That's all you need. You make 5 to 1 off of that candle. You say you stop loss at the wick, say you enter at the top. Wait for the market to drop, which it did, got you in, and then took off. Right? Make 5 to 1 on this one, you're done. 5%. And there's no need to do any bullshit like this.
That we've talked about. We got our higher high, higher low, higher high. Now we're pulling back into that resistance. Let you place a trade there. So your entry.
He says, now like we're pulling back into this resistance right here. He doesn't know, like he uses this resistance as a entry, but he doesn't know why. Like,
would be right here. Boom.
Yeah.
Enter the market.
Like just fucking sad. Why is he teaching this? Oh, and where is his stop loss would be? Up in here.
And at this point, you have a stop loss, 1 ATR, right? Below the lows. So let's say here's your stop. I'm going to color that red.
Oh my God. That's it. Way lower than that wick.
What you would do with the third way is use the moving average as a trailing stop. So if you were just going for a regular 2 to 1, you'd probably be out of your trade right up.
Oh my God. He's going for 2 to 1 here. When you can use this little candle by knowing the banker's strategy, you can trade off of this candle. But he clearly doesn't fucking know. But by using this candle, and I can give you 5 fucking confirmations why this will be a good trade to take. Why? Well, not what he marked up, no, but what I'm gonna do. So number 1 confirmation, identify consolidation, right? Wait for the market to go sideways. Okay. Here the market went sideways, right? It's all sideways shit. Right? You have this up, down, right? Always sideways. That's one. Number 2, wait for the breaker structure. You have these 3 massive candles that went and broke these 2 structures. Boom. Number 2. Number 3, identify banker's candle right here. That's 3. Number 4, imbalance needs to be filled. This candle has to be mitigated. Number 4. Number 5, engulf in pattern. Make sure this candle is engulfed by the next up candle, which this whole candle engulfs the red one. Engulf pattern. And number 6, place a fucking pending on the same level at the open of this candle. And since this candle is small, use the wick as the stop loss. So you're minimizing your stop loss and having much better entry with barely any like drawdown versus all of this as your fucking stop loss on a daily time frame. And only going for 2 to 1 versus you can go for 5 to 1, get 5% versus 2%. See, this is where retail's mindset is at, only getting you and teaching you bullshit without knowing why they enter there. See, if the market was going live like this and this happened and stuff, he would not know to do that. Like, he would not know how to trade this. So he marked this up because he sees what already happened
here. And that's great. You know, you got your 2 to 1 reward to risk. Also, if you would have used the 20 period moving average as a trailing stop, you could have got a little bit more out of this trade, taking profits up here close to a 3 or 4 to 1 reward.
That's bullshit because the market broke the broke the EMA. So you would actually take your profit here if you use the moving average as a trailing stop. Why the fuck are you not like? Why are you lying to people? Like, oh my god.
Or to risk ratio. So in a trending market, using a moving average as a trailing stop can be highly beneficial to capture more of that trend and essentially capture more targets out of that particular trade. So those by far are my favorite two indicators. The other indicator,
it's true if the market doesn't go below the moving average and stuff. Otherwise, you're fucked because you're kind of setting your stop loss as the market forms, and your stop loss is at the moving average. So every time market goes up and the moving average follows the market and stuff as it forms, your stop loss basically getting moves up and stuff as the market forms. Once it crosses the moving average, you're fucked. You get stopped out. So you'd be stopped out actually right there, way earlier than these highs, like he was saying, and you would have had a lot less than 2-to-1. Like I said, another person that's teaching this to retail or to the beginners, beginners full course, he's not gonna tell him the honest truth. So he's gonna make it sound like it's so good that there's only wins. There's no he's not telling him the full truth.
that we are going to go over, I barely use it, is because I do think there's a place for it when to trade reversals only when combined with patterns. Our candle.
Every single trader that's taken the FTMO challenge using my trading rules has passed. Yeah.
Sticks that form.
Give me one sec, guys. All right, I'm back. Let's continue with this.
In a very specific way in order to help us determine what price is likely to do next. You've these before. Candlestick patterns like the engulfing pattern are very popular. Hammer and shooting star candles are extremely popular, and there are tons of candlestick patterns out there. Feel free to go study all of them, but it's unnecessary because what I'm going to do right now is give you my favorite 3 candlestick patterns that I use in my own personal trading. But before we do that, let's talk about how we use these candlestick patterns. Candlestick patterns can be used to help us spot reversals. They can be used to help provide clarity on market sentiment, and they can be used for entry reasons. And I said these can be used for entries into a long-term trend. So in this case, we have a long-term uptrend. We have a market at an area of value, and we get our specific entry reason showing us buying pressure. Now, again, we're combining everything. So let's put on our position tool. What if we say, okay, 1 ATR, how do we play stops? With the volatility of the market that we're trading. Right now on the Aussie Canada daily chart, the ATR or average true range is 66. So let's go down to our swing low. To our swing low,